Yeah, you know what it is, baby. B96, we are hip-hop, B96hiphop.com. Mr. Peter Parker holding it down right now. The biggest boss of them all, Ricky Ross in the building.
Believe that. It's the biggest boss in the business. Ricky Ross checking in with none other than my brother, Peter Parker, you understand?
Oh, my God, Rick. It's been an exciting year, man.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Filled with #1 albums and money bags.
Yo, and like drama and internet YouTube videos and haters.
Yeah, man.
And new fans.
Of course, most definitely. You gotta keep your new fans going, you know what I'm saying? That's that new motivation, that's that new energy, just to keep making that hot music.
A lot of people get caught up in the drama of what you went through and pick sides.
Right.
And they say, well, he's the good guy, he's the bad guy.
Right.
And when I see you, I hear the music, the fans. A girl won tickets last week on the show. And I said, what do you think about all the drama with Ross? And she says, I don't care. I love his music. And at the end of the day, really, that's all that really matters, right?
Most definitely. We only here for one reason, that's making music. The minute we don't make hot music, you become irrelevant, you understand? And of course, that's my only focus, you know? And I feel like we go beyond the Call of Duty making them big records. You know what I'm saying? And we servicing the streets. We serving the ladies, all the G's, most definitely. Always been satisfied. And that's what we going to keep doing, putting that quality on the streets.
The 50 Cent, the Curtis Jackson fiasco that went down.
Right.
A lot of people said you kind of started that thing,
right.
Took a shot at him. And then he came back and went back and forth. It was kind of a WWE type of a thing that went down. I asked you on the phone a couple of months ago, did you enjoy that type of marketing? And what was your response?
I don't even remember, man. You know, we done had so many interviews, but you know, at the end of the day, it's always the same result. You know what I'm saying? It's all about #1 albums, staying hot.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Remaining relevant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Staying on fire, and that's what we doing on this side. You understand? And that's what it's about. So the boss is in the building.
Yeah, it's going down tonight. Epic Event Center, Ricky Ross performing live.
We at Epic tonight, and tonight we popping champagne. We celebrating our victories over losers. You know, dropping #1s.
Yo.
You know, and that's what it's about. So we going to pop a lot of bottles tonight. All the ballers coming out. All the sexy ladies. Wear your finest. You know what I'm talking about?
We're going to jump off a joint right now. One thing I respect about Rick is you're a competitor. A lot of these kids fold under pressure. Let's rock the original record.
I ain't felt no pressure yet, baby.
Ooh,
we ain't felt none yet.
Serious.
We ain't felt none yet. So let's go and give them the Mafia music.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? We're going to dedicate that one and send a R.I.P. out the Woodface. Then we going to hit them with the Mafia music remix.
It's going down.
Just to let them know, man, we loving it. Shout out to all the G's worldwide out here, you know what I'm saying, who tuned in to Peter Parker, hardest show in this area. You know, as soon as I touched down on the plane, I had to come over here and thank my G first and foremost.
Most definitely.
For playing a major role in that #1 album.
Yeah.
So I salute you, my G. You already know anything you need from me is there. It's done, you understand? And other than night, ladies, I'm looking for you. We at Epic. It's the boss. The $10 million man will be in the building, so you already know how we gonna do that.
Let's jump it off. Mafia music, B96, we are hip-hop. Okay, Ricky Ross. Big album, John Legend on the hook.
John Legend.
The Magnificent record was big for you. This is a big year, exciting year.
Most definitely. I'm just trying to raise the bar as far as the kind of music that I'm making. You know what I mean? John Legend, The Dream. Most definitely, the street records are there. The anthems are there. And, you know, it's just the #1 album of the year. So if you ain't got it, go get it. Deeper Than Rap, it's in stores.
Yeah. Talk to me about Tia.
Yeah. You already know, man. It's a wonderful thing. You know what I'm talking about? That's good people.
How is that wonderful? The book is kind of, negative. It's not really a positive book.
I haven't heard anything about it.
Yeah.
So that kind of speaks for itself. You know what I mean? And, you know, it's the kind of energy people put into, you know, you're going to get out of the streets in the game once you get into it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For instance, 50 Cent very last video game sold 680,000 games the first week.
Right.
His last one sold 50,000.
Okay.
You know, and that's a big, you know, that may be a 90% drop off.
Yeah.
In the video game world is only striving. So that kind of lets you know what his brand is at this point. So doing a book with a 50 Cent at this point is like, you know, going to get a crunk beat from Lil Jon.
You still have a relationship with her?
Of course, I have a little one with her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And that'll never get crossed up in that. That's entertainment. It's like she get to be an actress and a video model. I'm like one of the only G's that's cool with, you know.
Yeah, no, it's serious though. Like your
Of
perspective,
course,
your perspective is crazy.
Of course, man. We order new whips online now. You know,
the boss is in the building, baby.
The car game has gone viral.
Yo.
So, you know, if you ain't talking about getting no big dollars, man, or feeding none of my G's, my homies, putting on my artists, you know, we going to Dubai next month doing some big things over there. It's kind of hard to really catch my attention. So if you write something and you sell 100 copies, you got to be number one to be on my radar. You understand? And that's what I want them to do. And that's what I was trying to motivate Curly to do. But you all see with his last single he just leaked.
Okay.
It didn't work.
What about the Eminem thing? You were saying that you wanted another challenge, a new challenge.
Yeah. I feel like, you know, like I was saying, you know, I felt like, you know, Eminem music, it you know, it hasn't been hot as it was previously, and I'm pretty sure the world agrees with me. But I'm still a fan of Eminem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm still a fan of him, even after whatever operations and surgeries. I'm a fan, man.
Did the face tattoos hurt? You got like 1, 2, 3. I mean, I can imagine getting one on your arm, but your face?
Nah, it don't really hurt. You know, I be numb, man. I'm numb to that.
Yeah, I see you got the little souvenir with you right now. You're good money.
Oh, yeah, I'm good. You know, I love to smoke them Fruit Loops, keep me focused, you know what I'm saying, coming up with ideas.
Word up.
Yeah, man, we was in the studio in Atlanta earlier before we flew in. You know, we working on Triple C debut album. That's my group that I'm happy to be a part of. The name of the album is Custom Cars and Cycles.
Yeah.
And what it is, we just going back to the essence of when we first met, when we first started dreaming together, writing records together. You know, furthest we could see was maybe getting a couple custom cars and some cycles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we just dedicating this album to, you know, us being in the game over 10 years, man, and we taking it back to the love. So look for that Triple C debut album from Maybach Music, Def Jam, Custom Cars and Cycles, you feel me?
Yeah, I heard when you first came up, you were doing it like very big in Miami on your own, like as an independent local artist doing your thing.
Right.
And Memphis Bleek had gone down there to do a show and seen that you were like, yo, this is the guy. You need to get with this. And that was kind of the part where Jay reached out.
Yeah. What it was Memphis Bleek, Beanie Siegel, they was actually recording in a studio in Miami, Circle House Studios, and I went by, you know what I'm saying? Pulled up in the Benz, had the P. Diddy rollie on in, you understand?
Yeah.
Just doing what I do, laying low key, you feel me?
Yeah.
And you know, they felt my vibe, you know what I'm saying? We all spit a little bit, you know what I'm saying? They was going through some beats or whatnot. And from my understanding, when he left, he ran across Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I met this real dude down in Miami doing some things, and it may have took a year or two, and then it came back around full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah, we closed one of the biggest deals in the history of the South.
What's going down, man? Epic tonight. Rick, I appreciate you coming through, showing love.
Man, anytime, homie, anytime.
And you know what's crazy? I'm affiliated with the Enemy, but I never let it cross the line. I remember when I first started here, you had the Lemonhead joint.
Right.
And he came, I said, what is this? He said, I had a candy house when I was a kid.
Yeah.
It reminds me of my childhood.
Right.
Come around the table and put the necklace on me. I'm like a deer in headlights, dog. This is the boss, you know what I mean?
Yeah, most definitely.
Showed a lot of love, man. I don't really play the sides. You know, you always show me
Nah,
respect.
you know, and you gotta understand, man, real bosses, it kind of take you back to Scarface. You know what I'm saying? And Tony had to knock off, you know, the officer, you know, right before he asked him, what's a hassa? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if you notice, he looked around and there was a dude standing behind the table. And Tony asked him, hey, you want a job?
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the mentality, man. You when you handling your business, you never get caught up with the teammates on the other team. You understand? You go at who you supposed to be going at, man, and you make that example, and that's what we did. You feel me?
Yeah, nothing but love, baby.
It ain't nothing but love, man. Shout out to everybody on Shadyville, DJs too. We got nothing but love for them. So, you know, Peter Parker, man, I take my hat off at you, man. Remain the G. Man, shout out to Minneapolis, Minnesota, all the surrounding areas. It's too many to name, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
the
it's going
boss,
down.
Ricky Ross. But we